It's Mac the Guru. We back. Steven Jackson disrespected James Harden to the max. Make sure you subscribe, like the video. Now, Steven Jackson got to understand, everybody ain't built like him. Everybody not on the same frequency. You know, everybody not thinking, I got a black kid coach, I got a black GM. Let me stay and help them out, because they don't get a lot of opportunities in the league. And it's obvious James Harden is one of them people. James Harden is trying to get a ring now. That's what he trying to team up. And the reason he got to do it like this, one of the reasons is, you know, all this hopping around, you know, we got to join the bet. LeBron really started this, man. Like the player want to be GM thing, you know, and they get all the power, so they just hop around teams and make sure they got a stacked team instead of leading the team to victory. So James feel like he got to take that same way, take that same path. But the reason why players go at James Harden instead of LeBron, one, he not as powerful as LeBron, and then two, it's in their subconscious. It's in the subconscious, because they know subconsciously who messed up, who watered down the game of basketball. Not LeBron. LeBron watered it down by being player GM. James Harden watered it down on the court, though. You understand? Him doing that step back travel that everybody do now. You know, the step back travel 3-pointer. That's really, the step back is not a step back anymore. They're traveling into a set 3-point shot that everybody can recognize, but nobody say no more. Like the announcers don't say it, them on TNT, they don't bring it up no more. But we all still know it's a travel, and the whole league is doing it, and nobody is saying nothing. But all the older players, subconsciously they look and say, man, he's traveling into a 3-point shot. So it's easy to go at James because of that, you know. And he also brought up the fact that Mike D'Antoni couldn't coach. Now, them are facts. These are facts. He helped James Harden with his stats. James Harden's stats went up because of the offense, right? Anytime you spread it out and go pick and roll, people's stats go up. Steve Nash stats went up. Anybody, Russell Westbrook in OKC, when he was averaging that triple-double for them 3 years, go back and look at the tape. He's just running high pick and roll. You know, LeBron James did it his whole career. Stats go up when they just run box and one, high pick and roll. Gilbert Arenas was just on Shannon Sharp show, and he talking about how good he was. He was the same way. Spread it out, I'm going to run pick and roll. That was Gilbert, you know. And the pick and roll is more than they count for it in the stats. This the guru talking. You understand? It's not just the pick and roll that set up the pass and the assist, or it sets you up for the point, right? Because you either going to drive, come off the pick, shoot them points, or you going to pass it to the rolling man, the spot man, or the corner three. That's an assist. So it's an automatic stat booster. But what they don't count as the pick and roll is when people run it to get a switch. That shouldn't be one-on-one, because you're not taking, James Harden ain't taking Paul George consistently one-on-one. They run the pick and roll, he get the switch, and all the people that run the pick and roll get the switch like this. You know, they run the pick. I probably could be like GM or something like that, you know. But anywho, that's beyond the point. They run the pick and roll to get the switch, and then they like, oh, I could go one-on-one now. I got a mismatch. But they not just going one-on-one on the top guys consistently. They not. I was listening to, you know what? Let's go all the way in. I was listening to Damian Lillard, and he said, I start shooting farther back because guys was double teaming me. No. That's not what's happening. See, you got different type of double team. Damian Lillard is another guy. This why in the playoffs, unless he get a super team, Damian Lillard not gonna win. He need a super team. He need 3 all-stars. A super team is 3 all-stars or more. Damian Lillard need that in order to win. So Damian Lillard like, yo, they keep double teaming me, so I shoot farther back. They not double teaming you. A double team is, well, it's different type of double teams. The original double team, the regular double team, is when a guy got the ball, his defender is guarding him, and a defender leave his defender to come double. That's not what's happening to these pick and roll guys in the playoffs, and that's why they always lose. Because you let the defense dictate you. If you just run the pick and roll the whole game, they gonna figure you out. Now you getting dictated by the defense. Unless you got a super team that counteract it. You understand? Now, that's one pick and roll. The pick and roll that Dame Lillard talking about, right, is he's calling for a pick. So when you call for the pick, another man comes to you, right? Who's ever guarding that pick, the person guarding the offensive player setting the pick, he comes and then they double. You calling for the double? Hey, come double me. That's what you doing at a certain point, because none of these guys they don't have a triangle offense. They don't have it's people that do Golden State, San Antonio. It's people that ran versions of like the Princeton and stuff like that. But all these dudes doing now, Dallas, Luka Doncic, he do the same thing, putting up them stats. He not that good. Just high pick and roll. And if you know, you know. I look at stuff from a fantasy standpoint. These guys are great to use in fantasy, but I know, like, yeah, they really ain't all that, because they just high pick and roll guys, and then they take advantage of a mismatch. That's all they got. There's no fundamentals anymore. No footwork. No, mid-range jump shot. None of that. All that's gone. That's why it's just get to the rim or shoot the three. Get to the rim or I shoot the three. I get to the rim or I shoot the three. That's all they do. And I know I went off on to a whole nother place with this, but we got to bring basketball back, man. That's what Steven Jackson really mad at. He want basketball to come back. So that's what it is, man. That's my take on it. It's Mac the Guru. As always, make sure y'all subscribe, like the video. Be easy, be safe. Peace.